Baby, kiss me slow, don't be in a hurry. I'm comfortable talking about sex with my female friends.
Female? Hakuna kitu nimedu. I mean, my urethra is short. I pissed in a public toilet, and now my up. If I'm telling you the truth and you want to avoid me, avoid me.
As a man, you fight your battles alone, so I wouldn't share that with my friend.
100% confident.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say 20.
I'm not scared to talk about sex when it comes to my friends.
Utapata kuna ule murio apenda sex sana. Hapo unajifanya hata ni mwanafunzi.
How comfortable are you talking about sexual health with your friends, and what do you guys talk about?
Friends, when drunk or sober?
Very comfortable.
100% comfortable.
Kama niko comfortable hivi na unijui. Sasa imagine my friends.
Personally, I try to educate my people.
Yes, we do.
I actually sing a lot of sexual songs. I have a song called Missionary.
Yeah, conversation huwa inakuja tu mkianza tu kuchapiana tu story.
Tuko very, very close with my friends.
I'm a girl's girl. I'm a girl's guy.
Mostly it rotates around our relationships at the moment.
If you're my friend, either you're male or female or whatever you identify as. We are going to talk about sexual health one way or another.
Gives good perspective because utapata kuna moja akona a committed person in a committed relationship. There's one who is FWBing.
So we always talk about it all the time because if you don't have a good sexual health, you might end up dead or with a bad, very, very bad disease.
Kila mtu anaongelea experiences zake na mtu wake na mtu wake na mtu wake. Si anakamna hiyo idea, huyu mwingine anakamna hiyo idea. So kama ni janja, tutatoka hapo na kitu moja mbili.
I actually sing a lot of sexual songs. I have a song called Missionary. I told a missionary is my favorite word of the dictionary. Baby, kiss me slow, don't be in a hurry.
Unakuanga neutral. Kwa ni medi na wasikiza tu wanaongea, lakini wao wenyewe wajisikiangi na wanasema.
The friends that I have, we are pretty open and free with each other.
We talk all the stuff. Ataka ni dem, nitamuuliza tu swali yenye sijui.
Saa zingine unajua ni makosa imefanyika, but you just need someone to vent to.
As a man, you fight your battles alone. I wouldn't share that with my friend.
Mine depends with the crowd that I'm with.
I'm not scared to talk about sex when it comes to my friends. Awa watoto wadogo wa primary. Whenever I get the chance, I just want to tell them to practice safe sex.
100% comfortable. Hakuna kitu tunaficha.
Me and my friends talk everything and anything in very vivid detail.
Naughty, haiko crossed, tuna dot the eyes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say 20.
Adi the change in your hoo-ha's color. Siku hizi haiko pink sana, umenotice? Hata mimi yangu ilikuanga pink, saa hii naona imeanza kufade.
Ndo watu wengi ulearn about sex sana. Utapata kuna ule murio anapenda sex sana, ndo atakuwa kibonga sana. Kutoka hapo ndo unachukua notes. Hapo unajifanya hata ni mwanafunzi.
Among my friends, there is a gynecologist there. Of course, when you're together, I'll have to ask that questions.
Kuna kitu tunafichana. Akiwa na issue na dem ama kama nashuku ako na kaugonjwa hivi mahali ataniambia.
I'm comfortable talking about sex with my female friends.
Female?
Yeah, I can't be chilling with my boys playing FIFA and you're like, Buddha.
My male friends, I think we rarely talk about it.
With guys, it's kind of normal to talk with them. But you can't tell them your status, if you're positive or negative, if you're sick or not.
Me, my best friend anapitianga basi.
Talking about this topic with girls is more easier unless there is that one boy you're like close with, but you are not dating, you're just very close.
I feel like with guys, it's like basically just the surface. With shorties you can go deeper and then be like, ati ubwana kufanyia aje? Mi siwezi. And that's exactly what you do.
Oh my God, kwani mimi I hang around the wrong circle.
For me, I think I need to be educated, yeah? So I'll have a shorty educating me.
And we talk with my best friend about sexual experiences, scenarios.
No fears. Sharing is caring. We teach each other. We learn from each other every day.
Most of the things we've been talking about like STIs, like what you should do, if you should go get tested, if you didn't know anything about the other partner.
We ask questions like things like kugongewa, kugongeana.
Like our mutual friend anakuambia, gonga hiyo kitu, huwezi pata, gonga, huwezi pata. Na wangapi wako nayo? Si wengi.
Kama unataka kujua if you're making a right decision.
Different contraceptives, those things that they are put here, I don't know. Coil. And others they stick them in the butt. Yeah. I'll tell you about that one.
Performance, enjoyment and the pleasure.
Yes, sex is more of a sensation rather than a physical act.
Most of the people walikuwa nasema ni about.
Unamwambia ukifanya hivi, tumia hii. Ndio at least usikuje uone wish ningejua ningemwambia mapema.
Grow up in a family where people are sick and they got the sickness from having sex, unprotected sex. Every time we are a group of friends, ama tumeenda tu mahali and hiyo topic pop up, I'll just shine with it and tell them like, you guys have to do this and do this. Mimi nimeona kitu inafanyia watu if you just do it bila mpango.
Kati unakata kuongelelea history ya ngono, kuna majuto hapo mbele. Eri tu akistoka jonge unafanyanga.
I don't find shame in it because it's something that needs to be discussed.
2025, if we are going outside, don't go because someone has soft hands. Next, don't go opening your legs. Baby girl, please, you're worth that.
Sometimes ni vizuri kuongea na wao mnaweza saidiana in case mmoja wenu angeza kuwa mlemavu mnaweza msaidia.
It's just good ni kuambie ukae ukijua and whatever you choose to do with that information kupitia hapo. It's up to you, honey. By the way, if I'm telling you the truth and you want to avoid me, avoid me. Avoid me kabisa, lakini nimekuambia ukweli.
Have you ever had an SRH question but felt too embarrassed to ask?
Yeah.
Ask who?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm the worst person to ask whether you're embarrassed.
Mi kwangu bado.
No, I'm not sure.
No.
Yes.
Not really.
Who am I asking?
For me, none.
Yes.
For me, no.
It depends who I'm asking.
No, me ask questions.
I'll definitely not ask my parents.
I don't think so.
I do not know whether hii courage inatokanga wapi. God given. Amen.
I'm never embarrassed. Me and my friends talk about anything and everything SRH related.
Pale Google search list imeona mambo.
If I have a question nakwambia.
Hii swali ni ngumu kwenda kuuliza mtu ati maneno na sex.
To boys it's different.
Tuseme tu vitu zingine zilinipata tu. Zilikaa mtu.
Unaambia mse anakuchekelea ama maybe wana make fun.
Nimelelewa kwa a family where ni kama sisi wote tunaogopa na so hadi kuuliza mzazi swali ama kuuliza your sister or your sibling swali inakuwa ni ngumu.
The biggest sexual question I wanted to ask but couldn't was
how someone feels about sex. What is the feeling?
Yani your moment. How does it look like? What's the benefit?
How many partners is the best recommended?
like how it's done, you know.
Is it must to only have one partner?
The act of blowjob, how does it happen? Ama like girls sitting out each other.
Kwa nauliza kama the D inaezafika hadi kwa chest.
Tulikuwa tu madem. Nikasikia kisema tunaweza fanya hii kunyonya msee ukiwa na tropical.
Tropical ile ya sweet?
So nakupanga sana kuuliza mtu wangu hiyo maneno.
Nilikuwa nataka kujua kama inaweza destroy my body.
I'll not ask any question. I'd rather find out for myself.
I feel like it would be safer because if my dad taught me how to like do it, I'd probably not be experimenting with.
Kwa kichwa changu nilikuwa naona the moment imeingia itakoroga everything, mara zishikane na matumbo.
When my body started changing, I really didn't have anyone to like talk to.
I always wanted to ask why you break your virginity, you tend to bleed a lot.
Yangu ilikuwa I think ya periods.
During like my first period, I'd never experienced severe stomach pain.
Mimi ni wakati nilikuwa naanza kunyesha, nilikuwa so afraid kuenda kuambia mama yangu that nimeanza.
Nili notice that when I pee, the pee doesn't come from the hole. Ilikuwa inatoka somewhere else. Nilikuwa najiuliza kwani do we have 3 holes? Na mimi I can't see the third hole.
For me, it's also the topic about boobs. Mine came at an early age. And being in primary and having big boobs was quite hectic.
Kitambo nilikuwa nashindwa watoto walitoka wapi. So nilikuwa nasikia watoto walinunuliwa.
All the girls in your class are, you know, on the step to adolescent, and then you're there already at the start.
Historia ya kufunga fallopian tube. Unaweza ifungua ile time unataka kupata mtoi. Sijaijua hiyo swali.
So kuja kujua sex vizuri, unakuja kujua wale watoto walitoka.
For me, none. If it's positions, if it's contraceptives.
It was about contraceptives. Yeah, I wanted to know if kuna the right age ya kutumia or the right time ya kuitumia.
Nilikuwa naomba niende kupima. Alafu kuna ile kuna venye unaambiwa kenye unaenda kupima, kenye unaenda kutafuta utapata. Sina bidii unaiavoid tu.
I think the only time I was embarrassed about asking a sexual question was when I had a UTI.
At one point in life, I had a scare that I had contracted something of an STI.
Because of the misinformation, most of us confuse UTIs and STIs.
I had something like pus coming out from my. It took me a while to get the courage to go see a doctor.
At the time I'm coming to find out it's a UTI and it's nothing major, I've wasted a lot of time just keeping it to myself.
He told me that the possible answer to it was that I had some bacteria. Ilikuwa scary kwangu because at that point I was like, I've never done anything.
There was a time I had a UTI, but my partner venye alikuwa ananiangalia, alikuwa anani-accuse na macho.
Yeah, unajua what goes through someone's mind.
Hakuna kitu nimedu. I mean, my urethra is short. I pissed in a public toilet and now my is up.
I've always shied to asking that question. Na feel what I judge in a different way. Hawataiona in my own view.